Sunshine all year long, palm trees swaying, cliffs meeting the ocean, and that golden glow you can't find anywhere else. But California, a name that still stirs up dreams. When it comes to buying a home here, beauty isn't the only factor. Some cities have lost their magic to overdevelopment and wild prices. Others are still holding strong. Places that offer incredible scenery, a great quality of life, and the kind of long-term real estate value investors like me look for. So today, we're counting down the top 10 most beautiful cities to buy a home in California. Not just for the postcard views, but for their balance of lifestyle, community, and investment potential. Let's get started. Number 10. Ventura. Ventura is what California used to feel like before everything got so crowded. You've got the Pacific on one side, the rolling hills of the Los Padres National Forest on the other, and a downtown filled with character. Not chain stores. The Spanish-style architecture, the walkable streets, and the ocean breeze give it a relaxed, almost nostalgic vibe. And here's what I like most. Ventura gives you the coastal lifestyle without the chaos or the price tag of Malibu or Santa Monica. Median home prices hover around the $1 million mark, but for coastal California, that's a deal. Plus, Ventura's housing market has been appreciating steadily, not with the sharp spikes you see in LA, but with reliable, year-over-year growth. Tourism and remote professionals keep rental demand healthy, while the city itself maintains that local small-town soul. If you want a coastal property that actually feels like California, Ventura deserves your attention. Number 9. Sacramento. Sacramento doesn't always get the recognition it deserves, but for those who know California, this city is a hidden gem. It's one of the greenest capitals in the country, full of old-growth trees, charming neighborhoods, and riverside trails that stretch for miles. The city blends historic character, especially in neighborhoods like East Sacramento and Land Park, with modern growth in the downtown and midtown areas. It's a place where you can buy a craftsman home surrounded by mature trees and still be walking distance from a coffee shop, a farmer's market, or a bike trail. From an investment standpoint, Sacramento is powerful. People have been moving here in waves from the Bay Area, searching for affordability without losing access to opportunity. That's driven consistent home value growth and a strong rental market. And while it's not oceanfront, Sacramento's beauty lies in its livability. Big enough to feel urban, small enough to feel grounded, and surrounded by lakes, vineyards, and rolling farmland. It's a city that's growing in all the right ways. Number 8. Santa Rosa. Tucked in the heart of wine country, Santa Rosa offers a lifestyle that's hard to duplicate. You're surrounded by vineyards, redwood forests, and open skies, yet you're only an hour from San Francisco. Santa Rosa's neighborhoods feel intimate and established, with homes that range from cozy mid-century builds to hillside estates overlooking the valleys. What makes this city special is its pace. It moves slower than the Bay, but it's not sleepy. There's energy here, creativity, and a focus on community. For homeowners and investors, Santa Rosa has been consistently strong. The fires of years past reshaped parts of the market, but recovery efforts brought in modernization, infrastructure upgrades, and a renewed sense of pride. Now, demand outpaces supply, and appreciation remains solid. It's the perfect mix: nature, culture, and long-term value all in one. If you've ever dreamed of waking up to vineyard views without completely leaving city life behind, Santa Rosa is that balance. Number 7. Pasadena is proof that classic never goes out of style. Drive down its tree-shaded boulevards and you'll see perfectly preserved craftsman homes, Spanish revivals, and old estates that still feel timeless. This city knows how to blend history with progress. It's minutes from downtown Los Angeles, yet it feels like its own world, quieter, cleaner, more refined. The community here values architecture, education, and arts. You've got the Norton Simon Museum, the Rose Bowl, Caltech, and a thriving dining scene. Real estate in Pasadena has always been competitive, and for good reason. It's one of those markets where people buy and stay. Prices are high, but homes rarely sit long. Even when the larger LA market softens, Pasadena holds steady. That's the power of desirability and limited space. It's not just beautiful, it's built to last. For anyone looking for charm, stability, and a strong resale market, Pasadena deserves a spot near the top of your list. Number 6. San Luis Obispo. Few cities capture the pure essence of the Central Coast like San Luis Obispo, or SLO as locals call it. Here, life moves slower in the best possible way. Surrounded by green hills and minutes from the Pacific, the city has a climate that's as close to perfect as you'll find anywhere in California. Downtown SLO is filled with local shops, restaurants, and one of the best weekly farmers markets in the state. It's a college town, thanks to Cal Poly, which brings youth and energy. But the overall atmosphere stays peaceful and community-focused. Housing here is limited by geography, and that's what keeps property values stable. People rarely leave, and new construction is tightly controlled, so even modest homes hold long-term value. From an investment perspective, SLO isn't about short-term returns. It's about stability, sustainability, and lifestyle value. For those seeking natural beauty, safety, and a true California pace, San Luis Obispo is paradise. Number 5. Carlsbad. Carlsbad feels like everything good about Southern California wrapped into one clean, sunlit package. Located in northern San Diego County, it offers pristine beaches, family-friendly neighborhoods, and a thriving local economy. The beauty here isn't just in the ocean views. It's in the way the city's designed. There's balance. Wide bike paths, walkable communities, great schools, and parks on nearly every corner. For investors, that means steady demand, both for long-term rentals and vacation homes. The tourism industry supports a healthy short-term rental market, while corporate employers and tech growth keep residential demand high. Carlsbad has quietly become one of the most desirable zip codes in the county because it's safe, scenic, and well-managed. Yes, homes are expensive, but they hold value, and then some. If you're searching for that classic coastal life without LA's chaos, Carlsbad is a strong, beautiful choice. Number 4. Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara is where California becomes art. They call it the American Riviera for a reason. Terracotta roofs, ocean breezes, and the Santa Ynez Mountains standing tall in the background. This city has long been the playground of the elite. Celebrities, executives, and longtime locals who understand quality over quantity. But beyond the wealth, Santa Barbara has an unmatched sense of peace. The architecture is cohesive, the beaches are clean, and the sunsets are pure gold. Real estate here doesn't come cheap, but it's some of the most reliable in the state. Santa Barbara isn't a city for flippers. It's a long-term hold. You buy here for lifestyle, legacy, and the security that comes with owning property in one of California's most exclusive enclaves. If you want ocean views and prestige that never fades, Santa Barbara is worth every penny. Number 3. Irvine. When you think of beauty, you might picture beaches or mountains, but Irvine proves that order and precision can be just as beautiful. This master-planned city in Orange County is the definition of modern California living: safe, clean, and organized. Everything here was designed with intention. The roads, parks, schools, and even the neighborhood's architecture. It's a place where everything just works. Irvine consistently ranks among the safest cities in the U.S., and it attracts families, professionals, and international students alike. From an investor's viewpoint, Irvine is gold. Rental demand is constantly strong, thanks to nearby tech companies, business parks, and top universities. Appreciation is steady, and turnover is low because people who move here tend to stay. It might not have the dramatic coastline of Santa Barbara or San Diego, but Irvine's beauty lies in its livability and consistency, something every investor values. Number 2, San Diego. Now we move to a city that has it all, San Diego. If you've ever watched the sunset from La Jolla or walked the beaches of Coronado, you know why this city makes the list. It's effortlessly beautiful. 70-degree days almost all year, golden beaches, and a skyline that glows against the Pacific. But San Diego isn't just about looks. It's a city with a strong, diversified economy. Military, biotech, education, and tourism all power its housing market. That balance keeps property values stable, even when other areas fluctuate. Neighborhoods like North Park, Point Loma, Del Mar, and Little Italy offer completely different lifestyles, from beachside relaxation to urban sophistication. No matter what you buy here, demand rarely fades. San Diego is the kind of city where you can invest confidently and still enjoy every minute of living there. It's vibrant, clean, and full of opportunity. When it comes to long-term California value, it's hard to beat. And finally, at number 1, we arrive in Monterey. If you've ever driven the Pacific Coast Highway through this stretch of California, you already understand why it tops the list. Monterey is magic. It's where cliffs meet the ocean in a perfect blend of wild and calm. You'll see cypress trees bent by ocean winds, historic homes overlooking the bay, and an atmosphere that feels peaceful yet powerful. This is not a fast-paced city. It's refined, quiet, and deeply connected to the natural world. The local economy, built on tourism, marine research, and education, keeps it stable year after year. Homes here are rare, and when they do come on the market, they don't stay long. For investors, Monterey represents both exclusivity and resilience. For homeowners, it's a dream, a place where every window could be a postcard view. You're not just buying property here. You're investing in peace, permanence, and a piece of California's coastal soul. Monterey isn't just the most beautiful place to buy a home. It's the kind of city that reminds you why you wanted to live in California in the first place. So there you have it, 10 cities that combine beauty, lifestyle, and smart investing. From Ventura's surf town charm to Monterey's cliffside serenity, each one offers something rare: balance. A place where your money grows, but so does your quality of life. California might be famous for its high prices and crowded markets, but these cities prove that beauty and opportunity still coexist. And whether you're buying a first home, a second property, or a long-term investment, remember this: the best investments aren't just the ones that appreciate in value. They're the ones that make you proud to wake up there every day. And in that sense, these 10 cities are some of the best investments California has to offer.